Well, I think the teachers' hands are pretty much tied in terms of discipline.
How I would characterize the students that we serve in alternative education is to say that they're students with multiple catastrophic interruptions of their education.
I've got kids who have some pretty tough things going on at home, particularly with the economic situation.
Those may be things that have happened in their personal life, dysfunctional family life, poor choices that they've made on their own that have caused them to sort of be on the wrong track towards success.
The way the system is, it makes it seem like the teacher has no ability to do much discipline in the classroom, particularly if you have several. It's not one difficult child anymore, there's several.
In alternative high school, what we're trying to do is to get those students back on track so that their futures are not dire, that they are not the sort of victims of the economy that we live in today.
I have kids who come hungry and too tired to learn, sometimes sick. I had a little boy sleeping through the day today with fever, couldn't get a hold of anybody. That makes it really tough.
And the principal walks around and does PR and shakes hands and smiles pretty to everybody.
The kids that are there to really learn have a difficult time when there's this continuous bombardment of children that are in there that don't want to be in there. And it's very difficult to send out, several at a time when it's pretty much only one or two that they're expecting you to send out, and then they're all down at the office.
But when you have a difficult student or issue, it's not being handled in the, number one, public safety doesn't want to deal with it because there's no support at the administrative level. Oftentimes we find that the assistant principals don't want to suspend the students because someone will override it.
So I think we need to have some kind of a situation where teachers are empowered, to come up with some plan and let the kids know that the teacher is empowered to help enforce discipline and is empowered to do discipline and shouldn't have to send them out to someone else.
We have repetitively said that students who have these issues, they need to be dealt with very strongly. The point needs to be made that certain things are not acceptable in school. And on the other hand, the 8 to 3, 7:30 to 3 school day is not for every student. And that's where alternative ed is really important.
I've had the advantage of working with a number of refugee students who've entered their education in the United States after age 16, who have never had previous education in the English language, who have, as a result of their opportunity to get an education and graduate from the Lansing School District, have been able to get gainful employment and be successful. I had one student, a Somali student, who when he first came to us basically would not talk. And through the process of working with him, by the end of his graduation, has now been out in the workplace for 2 years, supporting himself, is continuing his education at LCC, and that opportunity that he wouldn't have had if we had not had a program like alternative education for students.
But what brings it back around is watching the care that the children have for each other and trying to instill a sense of helpfulness and peace for them, a safe place. They can count on me. I'm there every day, my colleagues are there every day, and we're what those kids can count on.